In today's video, I let the birds choose my deck in Clash Royale. I am walking through the forest until I see a bird, and whatever color that bird is the color of cards I have to use in Clash Royale, so let's see. So that was pretty quick, guys. I can see these white seagull duck-looking things out there in the water. So basically, the birds have decided I can only use white cards in Clash Royale. So here's the deck I've come up with. As you can see, it's mostly skeleton cards because those are really the only white cards in the game as far as the color palette goes, but I did include the Ice Golem and the Freeze, and I know some people may say those cards are blue, but it's snow, guys. I mean, snow is white. I think it should count. I'm going to go Giant Skeleton in the back left. They place a double Spirit. I'm going to go Ice Golem to tank for those, and that was pretty well played, if I do say so myself. They have an Executioner coming on the left, and I'm going to go Wall Breakers on the right. They will place a Goblin Cage to respond to that, and my Giant Skeleton will be able to take out the Goblin that spawns out of there. And the Executioner will also do some damage, so the Giant Skeleton won't do much offensively, but maybe if I freeze here, it could take it out and get to the tower. I think I might. Okay. That was a little too greedy, guys. That was a little too greedy. Waste of elixir there. And my skeleton barrel will get taken out by their Inferno Dragon and Fire Spirit. But that's alright. We're going to have some responses here. I'll play skeletons there, which did nothing because the Electro Spirit still got to the tower. That was kind of a blunder, but...
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
My Skeleton Dragons will take out the Inferno Dragon, so nothing to worry about there. Wall Breakers on the left, and the Executioner will take those out pretty easily. They honestly probably didn't even need to zap that, but whatever, buddy. Waste some elixir.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
He's got the Executioner coming on the left. This is a pretty simple play here. I'm going to go Giant Skeleton in the middle, and that will be able to take those things out. I'll place the Ice Golem, which will push back the Mini P.E.K.K.A, and that will tank a hit. So now the Skeleton still has quite a bit of health on it, the Giant Skeleton, that is. And I'll place the Skeletons behind the Executioner, and all of a sudden, we have a pretty good push going here. I have the Skeleton Barrel behind the Giant Skeleton, and I think that Skeleton Barrel is going to do some damage over there on the left side. Yeah, it is. Look at that thing go. Okay. You know what? That was a good amount of damage. We now have the lead. Skeleton army here around that goblin, and I'm gonna go some wall breakers here, I believe. Once I wait for that to settle down, never mind. But this is a good freeze. Look at those skeletons go! And the skeleton army, guys. Most people would never freeze that. It's just a skeleton army, like 5 skeletons. But those are the times you get insane value with the freeze. Guys, those are the times. Skeletons here on the Mini P.E.K.K.A. That hero Mini P.E.K.K.A, even though they wasted a level up, won't do anything. I have the Giant Skeleton who takes out the Executioner, and I think I'm going to go the Evolved Skeleton Barrel and the Wall Breakers here. Actually, never mind. I'm just going to go Skeleton Dragons because they have a Mini P.E.K.K.A.
Do I look mini to you, boy?
But I did still play the Wall Breakers, that is. Now, I think I'm going to go Ice Golem here to bring the P.E.K.K.A over, and that will also get intersected by the Mini P.E.K.K.A, so I'll place some Skeletons here. And yeah, we're taking out that P.E.K.K.A with ease. I'll go Giant Skeleton behind the tower. He has an Executioner coming. I'll place a Skeleton Army on the Mini P.E.K.K.A Executioner combo. I'll place Skeleton Dragons because it'll get distracted by the Giant Skeleton, so they'll be able to help take that out. I placed that Skeleton Barrel a little too early. That was another mistake there, but we're still going to get some damage here from that Skeleton Barrel. We'll get like 400 damage, 600 damage. We'll take that. We have the Giant Skeleton. We have double Giant Skeleton. I'll play Skeleton Army here. That will take out the P.E.K.K.A. And we have a nice push going here. Although he does have the Executioner, which will kind of take care of that. But I'll freeze it, and the Giant Skeleton will get to the tower. And that is basically almost going to be the tower. We basically have this game in the bag, guys. We just have to play a little bit of defense and then get an offensive push going. And yeah, I think we got that. Let's go Giant Skeleton here at the bridge and spam it with the Skeleton Barrel and the Wall Breakers. There's what was that? That was the worst Goblin Cage placement I've ever seen. And just like that, we are going to get the victory with only white cards as chosen by the birds. I guess I should listen to that little birdie a little more. If you guys like these sort of videos, make sure to like and subscribe because I post similar content. Well, I used to post weekly. I kind of had a little bit of a drought, but I would like to get back to posting weekly. And if you have any challenge ideas for me to do, comment down below because I do try to do every single one. But in the meantime, that is all I have for today, folks. Peace.